Am I nervous? Yes. I'm even talking to myself. I'm here in Miami, at the Hard Rock Stadium, covering the Copa America final, and Argentina is emerging as the champion. My boss, the Rhino Master, just informed me that tomorrow I'll be interviewing one of the greatest players of all time. And the guy is here raising the trophy right in front of me. Who? Lionel Messi. It's giving me chills, making me hungry, and craving a beer. Beer? You'll understand tomorrow. When I'm nervous, I never do anything normally. My name is Tiger Soccer. I'm the journalist who interviews the biggest stars in world football, and tomorrow is a historic day. You'll see the day Lionel Messi was interviewed by a tiger. The next day, I woke up very early. A beautiful sun in Miami, and I rushed to have my breakfast because today is special. I've already called Messi, and he's waiting for me. Everything's set. I bought my beer, which calms me down when I'm nervous in this Miami sun for such important interviews. I'm more tense than the Avengers in their final battle against Thanos. Messi, ieri come? I just arrived at Messi's mansion. Everything is beautiful. I see 2 giant dogs. But that doesn't scare me. If it were an alien with lots of teeth and drooling acidic saliva, I'd run faster than the road runner. Let's get to the interview. The star can't wait. Messi, you're one of the greatest players of all time, multiple champion with Barcelona, several times chosen as the best player in the world, Olympic champion, Copa America champion, and World Cup champion. Tell me, what's the reason for your success? Messi immediately responded, Tiger, the reason for my success is being surrounded by successful people. I learned this at 16, right in my debut for Barcelona's professional team. I was learning from fantastic players like Harry Potter. Wait a minute, Harry Potter? Yes, Ronaldinho Gaucho. Tiger, didn't you know he's a wizard? He did things on the field that seemed like magic. No one believed it. Learning about football from Ronaldinho Gaucho inspired me so much that I was sure I was close to a successful athlete. Ronaldinho made the environment happy, and the whole team became stronger. The level of Barcelona became so high that even though I was young, my football started to reach an absurd quality. I saw Barcelona win the UEFA Champions League in the 2005-2006 season and was enchanted by players like Samuel Eto'o, Deco, Andres Iniesta, and right-back Belletti. When I saw them play, I said to myself, it's with this determination that I will fight. It's necessary to be in an environment of people who have achieved the results you want to achieve. So, every game, I became focused, determined, and naturally, my performance started to improve. I also grew up paying attention to the performance of players like Ronaldo Fenomeno. He was quick and lethal in front of the goal like a tiger. I'm very happy when I hear quick and lethal like a tiger. Tiger, I've always dreamed of achieving an epic life as a player and as a family man. I realized from a young age that there was an evil dragging people into poverty, making them settle for a mediocre life. The name of this evil is procrastination. I was born with the gift of playing football, so I couldn't hide behind my talent. I underwent hormonal treatment because I had growth difficulties, came to Spain very early to develop my body and my football. Barcelona welcomed me, and I lived up to the opportunity given to me. I've been told that my mindset aligns with the concept of the respected psychologist Carol Dweck, who argues that talent alone is not enough without dedication and hard work. Wow, I like that thought. Messi, I see that not only are you an extraterrestrial playing football, but you're also very intelligent. How did you increase your knowledge so much? I realized that a football player's journey passes very quickly. So, if the young player exchanges movie and series marathons for more sleep, fast food for healthy food, toxic friendships for mentors, excessive TV for exercise, complaining for gratitude, overthinking for action, and blaming others for taking responsibility, the chances of becoming an elite athlete increase significantly. Topic 2 Messi, you said that being surrounded by winners gave you this growth mindset, but who taught you this reasoning? Tiger, the answer is to have a mentor. Recently, I gave an interview to another master. One moment. Now I'm even happier. Messi called me a master. I came back stronger for the interview. Who is this other master? Zidane. Zidane told me that in the number 10 position in midfield, I played like magic because the team leader in that position has to be creative and have a vision of the game before the opponent. Before receiving the ball, I already knew what I was going to do with it 3 seconds in advance. With this advanced thinking, I thought outside the box and innovated to differentiate myself from my opponents. He really is from another planet. I had some spectacular opponents. Are you talking about Cristiano Ronaldo? Definitely. During my time at Barcelona, Cristiano and I had many battles on the field. We respected each other a lot, but we always wanted to win. It was a very intense time for us. We both love football and made history, I for Barcelona, while Cristiano became one of the greatest players in Real Madrid's history. We had many clashes in Spanish football, but also in the Champions League. We have a lot of credit in the sport because we stayed at the top for many years. Speaking of the top, who was your great mentor for achieving so many feats? At Barcelona, my mentor was Pep Guardiola. Guardiola has several positive characteristics that enhanced my football. I can describe a few. First, tactical and strategic vision with ball possession. Guardiola is famous for his ball possession-based style of play, known as tiki-taka, which involves short passes and constant movement. Guardiola adapts his tactics according to the opponents and the circumstances. Tactical flexibility. Even though he has a game philosophy, he also thinks about innovation. He is constantly seeking new ways to improve his team and introduce tactical variations, keeping his opponents always on alert. But he's a coach who doesn't forget about player development. He's a coach who maximizes talent. Guardiola has the ability to develop and maximize players, helping them reach new heights in their careers. In this sense, he gives opportunities to young players. He doesn't hesitate to give opportunities to young talents, promoting players from the academy to the first team when he believes in their potential. I am living proof of that. He's a guy who knows how to do team management. And that's why he has inspiring leadership. Guardiola is known for being an inspiring leader, motivating his players and creating a strong team spirit. He's a great manager of personalities. He manages a squad with big stars, maintaining a good working environment and avoiding conflicts. He's a coach focused on preparation and analysis. He has meticulous preparation. Guardiola is detail-oriented in preparing for games, meticulously studying opponents and planning specific strategies for each match. He's always paying attention to performance analysis. He uses advanced technologies and analyses to evaluate the performance of the team and players, always looking to improve. It was with Guardiola that I learned the meaning of adaptability. I had to have resilience when I lost the World Cup at Maracana. With him, I learned to show resilience in difficult moments, overcoming adversity and returning to success through continuous evolution when our minds want to give up. He taught me to always be willing to learn and adapt to adversity, incorporating new ideas and methods into his training approach so that I could come back stronger. He is a mentor with a high communication skill. It seems like he helped write the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, by Dale Carnegie. Sounds inspiring. I'll even write down the name of this book. He's a coach with clarity in instructions. Guardiola is effective in communicating with his players, ensuring that everyone clearly understands their roles and responsibilities. You feel important because you're always getting constant feedback. He provides constant feedback, both positive and constructive, helping his players continuously improve. These characteristics make Pep Guardiola an exceptional coach, capable of transforming teams and achieving high levels of success. Guardiola thought so much that he reminded me of Socrates. Who? The Brazilian footballer. No, the philosopher. Topic 3. Messi. A football player needs to have people by their side to endure the distance from family, especially at the beginning of their career. Who are your best friends in football? Messi thought for a moment, but soon replied. A player who has a support network and collaboration has a less painful life. Having a support network, friends, or family, can provide valuable resources and encouragement. My first great friend since the beginning of my career is Sergio Aguero. He's my friend to this day. Two young players met for the first time during the U20 World Cup, with no idea of the impact they would have on world football. Sergio Aguero and I walked brilliant paths and left our marks on the history of the sport. I became the top scorer of the Argentine national team and was also considered one of the best players of all time. On the other hand, Aguero, with his undeniable talent, holds a prominent position as the third highest scorer in our national team's history. Even though he didn't participate directly on the field during the historic World Cup win in Qatar, Aguero celebrated intensely, feeling the victory as if he were one of the 26 players chosen by coach Lionel Scaloni. His passion and commitment to the team were always evident, and he was there, supporting and cheering with every goal and every victory. Additionally, in 2021, Aguero was part of the squad that triumphed in the Copa America, adding another significant title to his already impressive resume. At Barcelona, I also made great friends like Busquets, Jordi Alba, Neymar, and Luis Suarez. In fact, Suarez plays with me in the USA. But what really touches my heart is my family. I met my wife when I was a child. I was about 9 years old. And she gave me my most precious treasures, which are my 3 children. Every job I do, I think of them. So, is that why your fortune grows every day? Absolutely. Topic 4. Messi. Can you describe your assets? I know I made a fortune from football and advertising. On Instagram alone, I have more than 400 million followers, and this exposure attracts the attention of many companies that pay me fortunes when they want to associate my image with their brands. I've done commercials for companies like Gatorade, MasterCard, and Pepsi, but Adidas is my biggest sponsor, where I have a lifetime contract that earns me almost 130 million per year. But my biggest source of income has always been my salary as a football player. I can say that my salary is around 54 million per year. But at PSG, I earned around 232 million per year. Adding it all up, my net worth is around 3 billion. Wow! I'm going to take another sip of beer because that amount of money got me as agitated as Deadpool. I have a luxury farm near my hometown, Rosario, in Argentina. There I invest in food production and cattle breeding. The property serves as my luxurious retreat to enjoy a peaceful life and stay in touch with nature. Tiger, there's more. I really like cars. I'll tell you. Since I have a wife and children, when I'm with them, I prefer larger cars. I have a Range Rover Evoque, a car with 500 horsepower that costs $60,000. I acquired an SUV Mercedes-AMG GLE 63S, a $300,000 car that reaches 280 kilometers per hour. But let me tell you, I really like sports cars. I have a Mercedes SLS AMG with a V8 6.2-liter engine and 563 horsepower. And I'll tell you more, the charm of the car is that the doors open in a gullwing style. But when I'm in Miami, I usually use my Porsche Panamera Turbo S, which is also a sports sedan with a V8 engine and 620 horsepower, reaching a top speed of 315 kilometers per hour, going from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.1 seconds. It's a car worth more than $200,000. Another special sports car is my Ferrari F430. Considered by many as one of the best convertibles Ferrari has ever produced, it has a V8 engine with a power of 483 horsepower. I paid $165,000 for it. Calm down, Messi. I'm feeling faint. Can someone bring our journalist some water, please? Water? No, beer. Messi, can I take a picture in front of this machine? Of course. Topic 5. Messi, you won the Copa America once again. It's a pity that you injured your right ankle in yesterday's game. You had tears in your eyes and were in a lot of pain. How are you recovering from the injury? I was very sad about the injury. I wanted to stay on the field, helping my teammates. A player wants to be in big games. After the Copa America, I decided to stay in Miami with my wife and kids to rest and recover. I am very well settled. I own an impressive property here in Miami. I invested $10 million to acquire this house, located in Fort Lauderdale, within the prestigious Bay Colony condominium. This area is one of the most exclusive in the region, being the only gated neighborhood, intended for a single family, that offers 24-hour security. The residence where I live with my wife, Antonella, and my 3 children has 974 square meters of built area and is situated on a plot that covers 1,775 square meters. For a professional athlete, privacy is a crucial aspect, and the strategic location of this mansion meets that need. The house is situated on a dead-end street, which reduces traffic and curiosity from passers-by, and has 50 meters of waterfront, in a private and highly monitored area. The design of the residence is signed by the renowned designer Lori Morris and was featured in Florida Design magazine. Inside, the house has 9 full bathrooms, as well as a half bath, and 8 luxurious suites, 2 of which are VIP suites. The master suite, where I relax after my commitments, occupies 148 square meters, offering comfort and sophistication. I drink beer relaxed in this bathroom. The property is also equipped with a high-quality Italian kitchen, filled with modern appliances, a gym and spa to ensure my family's well-being, an entertainment room, an executive office, and an entrance hall with a vaulted ceiling that impresses with its 8-meter height. In addition, the large garden with a pool is perfect for moments of leisure and relaxation. Another highlight of the property is the 2 private docks that connect to the 50 meters of coastline, offering direct access to the crystal-clear waters of Fort Lauderdale. This is an important differential, considering that the Bay Colony canals are deep and wide, allowing me to navigate safely on large yachts, enjoying moments of tranquility and exclusivity in this luxurious residence. Topic 6. Messi, you have been chosen several times as the best football player in the world. Who do you think deserves to be chosen as the best player this last season? I think 3 players are intensely competing for the title of the best player in the world: Vinicius Jr. and Jude Bellingham from Real Madrid and Rodri from Manchester City. The 3 players had good seasons for their clubs and national teams. If one of them wins the title, it will be well deserved. Messi, tell the truth, do you have a favorite? Yes, I have my favorite. My next interview will be with these three players. But can you tell us who your favorite is?